Now, in order to create a loop, you need to be able to copy and paste keyframes because we want it to start and stop in the same exact position. And there's honestly a little bit of a strange thing that happens inside Photoshop for copying and pasting. So I'm going to show you this quick sort of tip. So say I want it to just end at 1 second. I'm going to shrink down my layer and shrink down the second layer. And I'm going to zoom into my time. And I need to get my position keyframe, my transform keyframe, to be back in the same exact spot. So what I'm going to do is create a new keyframe by clicking on this diamond shape. And what that does is it just makes a blank keyframe in the same position that it was previously. And then I'm going to select my keyframe that I want to copy, which is my first position here. Select it, right click, and go copy. And then select this keyframe, right click, and paste. And now you see that it's put it back in the same position. And I'm going to do the same thing here with creating a keyframe for the style, selecting my keyframe here, right click, copy, selecting this one, right click, and paste. You cannot use hotkeys for this. You have to do this by using the mouse. And so you'll see that now it's gone back down to nothing there. So when I play it through, it'll come back up. And this is my looping sort of element. And if I want to shrink these down, I can select these two keyframes, drag them this way, drag this way. I might shrink this whole thing a little bit closer, like that. And say, for example, I wanted like halfway through this animation, the cat to switch to something else. That's where you use the principles of animation to really make it feel like it's switching. So this is gonna go up and down, come out. Say I want it just for like a quick hot second to make it feel like when this is upside down, something else pops in. What I can do is File, Place Linked, and let's bring in our bush. And right now put it below. So I'm just gonna hit Enter to place it. And I'm gonna drag the layer order over here. You can do it over here, but I find it a little bit more cumbersome. You can do it there, but I find it a little bit easier to bring it up on top here. And then right where I want this to start, I can have it there and I can jump forward in time. And when I'm selected on my layer, if I hit this cut key, notice it cut my layer in half, and I can just select the second one and delete it. So now what I'm going to do is, if I stretch this out a tiny bit, let's zoom in. Command T to increase the size, and hold down Alt to have it crease from the beginning there. Let's go like that. If I come in here, I see my effects and strokes, so I'm going to hold down Option and copy the stroke to here. So now we got the same thing. And what I can do is I can select this here, cut it here, jump forward, cut, and I can delete this one in the middle. Whoop. Now, when I do that, what I might want to do is actually just drag it out and off and just stretch this one back like that. So now we're going to get this popping up and switching